was lag. Let's play a little bit safer. Rocking and rolling now. A lot of zombies dying in the making of this stream, and I practically have, as I was saying, a lot of zombies are dying in this stream. I have everything for them too. This would be a great video to show to GGG to let them know how wonderful their zombies are. If I don't get any more lag, I should be fine, I think. Like all my zombies are dead, and I have every single thing in the game for them. Yet there was no changes to zombies or anything like that. Let's see how many more zombies die. And the damage on my build does not seem right, but it might be because I'm doing these sea witches because my zombies are dying. The reduced protective curse auras is really bad too, so they're not getting as much strength from the auras that I'm using. Another zombie down. Oh my god, they're dying all over the place. It's like a zombie apocalypse. Alright, they're back off. So, how many zombies have died in the making of this stream so far? I'm gonna say probably like about 25 of them already. 25 zombies have died on this map already. I think I'm going to add this to my collection of videos on Path of Exile to let them see how much damage, what's going on with their zombies. After this, I'm going to show you a brief inspection of my build. I'm going to put it, okay, alright. I'm just going to wait till I kill this last sea witch. Alright, I'm going to show you guys what I have in my build really quick. In my talent tree. I have Bone Barrier, which gives my minions 1 life. And plus it gives them physical damage reduction. And a bunch of other stuff. I have Indomitable Army. I have Sacrifice. And I have DK Ward. And they are still dying. What more can I possibly give them in order for them to stay alive? Well, that's a good question you ask. Well, I could give them Grave Intentions. You know, maybe I should see if they live with Grave Intentions. Let's see that. That's cool. Let's see that. I'm curious. Alright, they have every single node in the game to survive. And I'm gonna give them one more too. Like every time a minion dies, my minions recover 5% life. So now I have practically every single node in the game to keep my zombies alive. Let's see what happens. I dropped my health quite a bit. I mean my life. And like every time one of my Raging Summoning Spirits dies, I should get 5% life from my zombies now. So let's see what happens if they just keep dying. Remember, I'm using Bone Offering too to keep my minions alive as well. My minions have like practically 75 block and 75 spell block right now. They shouldn't be dying. I think they're all gonna die again right here. Let's see, maybe not. Ouch, that hurt. Alright, the zombies are starting to stay alive a little bit better, but it'll change soon. They're all gonna die in a second. Watch. Well, maybe at every single point in the challenge will keep the minions alive and can't do any damage. Alright, they're dropping off now. Wow, look at that. They're staying alive a little bit better now. After everything. Like, oh, I was wrong. There's three zombies down. The zombie apocalypse continues. Let's see how many more. That's like 30 of them now. 30 zombies in one map that died. I'm gonna come back and count them all up and like put them on the timeline on the stream when I'm done. Game feels a lot smoother right now. I'm not lagging as much and everything seems to be going a lot better. That was close. Get out of there a little bit. That sucks, man. I have no health potions. I think I'd be doing more damage with such high-end gear. Alright, that little bottleneck is over with. As of now, 30 zombies have died in a zombie apocalypse. Ah. Like black sparklies killing me. What? Oh, I don't even have despair going. Duh. That might help, you know. Just gotta let me know these things, you know. Alright, I'm going to pop off this essence Necromancer. Holy cow, that was fast. Yeah, like if you're doing it, don't try this at home. This is not easy to do. 60 Delirium with the League starter is definitely not going to be easy to do. Especially with Sea Witches. Like, the amount of damage my minions are taking is absurd right now. And they're dying all over the place. What say you ask? Why don't we do easier maps to make yourself look better, Bleak? No. I wouldn't do that, because that wouldn't be right to the person that plays my builds. Handling the build is handling it okay. Like the gear in the build is really not that great. It's really easy gear to get. The sad thing is that the minions shouldn't be dying with this much investment in the talent tree with them. I should be able to kill them without my minions dying, in my opinion. Oh, I forgot to spare again. Oh. These guys are really hurting me bad. Oh, my zombies are dead. Jeez. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with zombies, you know. So that's like about 40 zombies down in this map. Yet there was no changes to zombies or any of them minion survivability. And I have every single point that you can take for minions surviving, and I'm also using Bone Offering. Seriously, not good. Not good at all. Maybe I'm just doing too high of content with the gear I have. That's a possibility, you know. But if I could stay alive through it, and like, why can't my zombies stay alive through it? No other class in the game has to worry about their minions dying and not being able to do any damage. If they could stay alive, they could do DPS. Literally, I have every single point on the talent tree for minions right now, and I'm using Bone Offering. I really don't know what else to do to keep my zombies alive. I'm open for suggestions. I could always change my weapon to the Mongol's grasp to give them like 5,000 life, but then there goes all my damage on my build without United Cutlass. With like 3 curses going, Enfeeblement, Temple Chains, plus Bone Offering, and about 18 points in the talent tree for zombie for minion survivability, and they're still dying. Something definitely needs to be looked at, in my opinion. They haven't died in a while, which is really cool. I'm hoping they don't die that much anymore. Alright, it's going a little bit smoother. The damage that I'm doing is really low, but what do you expect from a league starter, I guess you could say. That was lag. More lag. You know, I don't really have good internet connection, so I guess I'm gonna get lag while I'm streaming. If you hear that buzzing noise, it's just my refrigerator. It's older than I am. I'm almost to the boss. Not really getting any good drops right now. I can't believe it. A zombie hasn't died yet after the last one. Nope, there's 2 more zombies now. Oh my god, look at that. That was just like a whole pack of zombies down. I gotta resummon my zombies now. I have so much invested in minion survivability right now in Tree. This is really sad. This should not be happening. Something really needs to be done about it. But, you know, I'm only one person. I really can't do it. There's another one down. I'm going to post this on my forum that I have on Path of Exile, because I think this is a really good demonstration of what's wrong right now with minion builds, especially zombies and carry on golems. But this is a zombie build, and you know, this build would probably be fine against just normal yellow maps and everything, but what if the person that likes zombies and wants to play zombies and like their zombies are dying all over the place, they're gonna be like, man, screw this, I don't want to play this game. I like zombies. I want to play anything else. And to let you guys know that the witch class is actually the most popular class in Path of Exile. If you go to their forums, you could see that the witch form is way higher than all the rest of them, Templar, Duelist, and Marauder. The witch is the most has the most talked section for classes in the game on their forums. I'm not really sure. I haven't really looked at Path of Ninja, PoE Ninja that much to see what class. I know that like the witch is also like the most represented class, and there's 2 more zombies. Is the most represented class on like the first 3 classes on PoE Ninja. I think it goes like a cultist, then Scion, and then I can't remember the next one. This build is definitely going on forums. That was lag. You see how I'm bouncing around all over the place? I'm like rubber banding right now. I'm lagging at everything and I'm still not dying. The zombies are just dying. That's just bad. Alright, I'm at the boss. Couple of deaths, not too bad. I would definitely say they were all lag. But no, like it got through it. With a lot of zombie death and a lot of player character death. Dropping the hammer. Hopefully I don't die against this guy. Sometimes he like one-shots me with a... And he gone. Alright, I'm gonna do some easier stuff now. See if the zombies can actually live. I'm gonna change the talent tree. Because I shouldn't need to use all this survivability for my minions to actually play minions. Because if I do that, I'm not gonna do any damage and be able to do anything. Change up the... Can I put that? No. I'll take that. And I believe I had... And I also believe that I was taking this one. Cool preparation. I got one more point left. There we go. Alright. I don't want to do biology seed durable again. I'll do the city square map really fast. The boss is in the middle of this. It's just like a big old rectangular box map with the boss in the middle of it. Yeah, see, much better. So, 60% delirium is not easy, I guess you could say. But, you know, if you're going to invest everything in a minion tree, I would definitely say that the minions need to survive. I believe this is the boss right here. The boss has... See, they're getting hurt. Like, I have everything for these dang zombies, and they cannot staying alive. That was an easy map. Which one should I do next? I got another mission. Bizarre shipyard. I can't do shipyard because it has places to regenerate lightning. This is unidentified. I hate overhauling it because it's just boring and it's all a bunch of like layers. I'm gonna do bizarre. This one looks really hard too. I wouldn't be surprised if I died here. So the build looks like it should be able to handle yellow maps pretty fine. I'll try to stay away from Sea Witch maps with delirium 60%, I guess. I'm going to hunkering down now, guys. I'm putting a defensive shield on. Oh, you turn the light on back? Alright. We got some groceries coming from somewhere. I forgot where. We gotta turn the light on, make sure that you can find the place. Has anyone ever had a problem when they when they order something and they put it in the wrong place? Doesn't it drive you nuts? What was it? It was a while ago, but my stepson ordered something online. I believe it was from Taco Bell or something. I don't remember. It doesn't even matter, I guess. And the Uber driver or whoever you ordered from, not the Uber driver, but like DoorDash or whatever, one of those companies, and like the lady calls up and this is what she said. She said, your address doesn't exist, I can't find it. And I'm thinking to myself logically, like, well, how can that possibly be? So I go like, what's the name of the street? She tells me the name of the street. I thought maybe the lane or it might be road at the end of it that might have got her mixed up. So I go outside and I look at the street sign for my apartment, and it's exactly what my stepson told her. And then she goes, and I go, yeah, everything's fine. My apartment exists. She goes, no, it doesn't. I can't find it. I can't find it on my phone. I don't know. Oh, man. Oh, no wonder. All my zombies are dead. They're all, like, attacking me instead of my zombies. I don't know if you guys ever watch Curb Your Enthusiasm. I think it was Curb Your Enthusiasm where Larry buys Chinese food from some Chinese restaurant, and when he gets his order, it was sent to the wrong place. And when he gets it, he's saying that there's no shrimp in his shrimp fried rice, and that the person before him ate all the shrimp and closed it up and gave it back to him. I thought that was pretty funny. So if you guys got any questions about the build or anything, just let me know, alright? I'm here to answer questions, or if you guys want to talk about minion problems, or just to discuss Path of Exile, I'm all down for it. Or, you could just watch and enjoy the epic music, I guess. Well, 1 death and 18 zombie deaths. This is definitely going on my post on Path of Exile, and I'm gonna post PoB with it so people can see what's going on. I think it's really important that minions can survive when you're actually investing in them. I won't stop until it gets fixed. Because minion lovers deserve better. We deserve our minions to stay alive. Dropping the hammer. Not really much damage going on, but I'm dropping it anyways. Guys, excited for the 3.21? 3.21. It's gonna be pretty fun. Crucible. I was talking about some things earlier today about how I feel about difficulty in the game, and how sponsors in GG might be able to change the outcomes of things in the game, or make the difficulty higher or lower for certain players. And I was curious what you guys think. Just let me know in the comments if you want to jump in. But I was thinking, could you actually consider a world first in Path of Exile without actually seeing the path building? And the reason for this is my reasoning for it as well. is like, if you kill them, I want to see the gear. I want to see how you did it. You know, I'm a huge fan, and I want to see how it was done. I want to see how my build stacks up against someone else. And another thing is that wouldn't you want to like post the path of building as well? Wouldn't that make sense? When you say, wow, I was the world first, I should post my my POB so everyone can see it, so they can see how great I am, or to show how, like, you know, how unique the build was, or and all this other great stuff. You know, if I did world first, I'd be like saying, oh yeah, I'm all for it. I'm gonna link my POB and tell the world how I did it and everything. But he doesn't. So I don't know. In my opinion, you know, like, in my opinion, I think that you need to show the POB who actually win. Because, you know, anything, you know, he might be cheating. or like some other craziness might be going on, like sponsors paying for like his difficulty to go lower, or there's so many like variables and things that could be happening to where he's not actually as good as he says he is. You know, I definitely want to see like more proof of the actual world first, is what I'm trying to say. And like it's just crazy. Maybe I'm just crazy talking. Maybe I'm just a crazy man. But that's my opinion. Like, what do you guys think? Can sponsors in GG decrease the difficulty of monsters and bosses in the game for someone to actually win? Could GGG be being thrown money on the side by sponsors to make their poster boy look better? It's an interesting thing to think about, I think. You know, like, how many good builds have you played lately? Like, have you followed a build in the game and was it really, really good? You know, let me know. I'm curious. Or have you played a build that was just really, really bad and you're like, geez, why did I even pick this build or this guy? You know, I'm curious to know what's going on. Because my inspiration for actually making builds and YouTube videos was because I played so many bad builds from other creators and from YouTube and from Path of Exile's forums that I said I had enough, and I wanted to make builds myself and make them better and make sure that the players actually had a good build where they could actually play the game and enjoy it. Or has the sponsors and the people that have the money destroyed the essence of the game, and the creators aren't making what is actually good enough for people to play the game. So what I'm trying to say is that what if like the sponsors weren't involved? I guess we wouldn't be making much money, but you know, there's always got to be sponsors, and money involved, because that's how our society works. But the thing is that are we really getting the best out of people and their designs and their builds? I like today I saw a post of someone's build, and he had like about 10k views. Literally, he had 10k views. And I looked at his path to building, or POBs, or as it's abbreviated by people that play Path of Exile. And he didn't even have enough, he didn't have a requirement for dexterity. And it had 10,000 views. Literally, 10,000 views, and the Path of Building didn't have a dexterity requirement. And the funny thing, someone asked him if it was an April Fool's joke, and he didn't actually get what he meant. Like, the guy's like, what are you trying to say? And even after the guy told him, after, like, the guy asked him all that and everything, I bet you any money he even told him that he, like, someone said that the guy didn't have requirements for dexterity for his build. And he didn't even fix it. Yet this guy has 10,000 views? How is that possible? I'm befuddled. I don't know what to say about it. And I'm shocked. How is it possible that someone has 10,000 views and the Path of Building doesn't have a requirement for dexterity? Someone explain it to me, please, because I'm really lost. Dropping the hammer. Seriously, someone help me here, because I'm really lost. You know, I don't want to like point it out and show it to you on the stream, but you know, I'll give you a hint. It's a minion build. It's got skeletons, and you can try to go look for it yourself. Is this guy a product of sponsors? You know, are 10,000 people really like thinking this, watching this guy's video, and he had like 170 likes, and he had like about 100 subscribers? Was it real or was it fake? Are people playing this guy's build? I don't know. So, you know, a lot of questions. And here's another one. Like, if you're, oh, I got someone buying something. Oh, that's not worth returning. What? You can have it for free, yeah? This week's almost over. Yeah, you can have it. Hold on, let me do this trade real quick for me. I think I have. I have Awakened Pork. I might have Awakened Pork in it. Cool, wouldn't it? No, I don't, unfortunately. Oh. There you go, buddy. How's the testing going? Why is zombie dead? Oh, okay. Well, good luck to you, man. I'm getting hungry. I think I might make some chicken after this stream. Make some Chipotle. I don't know if anyone has Chipotle around, but I love Chipotle chicken burritos. I make my own now. But I definitely do love a good Chipotle burrito with steak and that wonderful rice. The rice is delicious, and like their pico de gallo, awesome, man. It's just really, really good. It's definitely my favorite restaurant. I'm gonna have a swig of Mountain Dew because my mouth is getting dry. I'm drinking on Voltage right now. It is delicious. Voltage is my favorite Mountain Dew. Like one guy at Meyer when I was working there, like got it for me and he said, "You gotta try this. This stuff is real good." And, like ever since, I love it. But the thing is that like nowhere around where I live, you could actually buy plastic bottles of Mountain Dew Voltage. All they have is cans. And like for some reason, I think that pop out of plastic tastes better than cans. Maybe I'm weird, but I think it tastes better. Oh man, I'm talking too much and not paying attention. You ever see the end of Star Wars? I don't want to like make anyone like upset, but at the end of it, with Darth Vader going, "No!" It's gotta be like the worst acting in the world. It's like gotta be like the worst thing you could ever see. I don't know. But then he has like the new one actually has the coolest scene ever where he's like, "Unlimited power." I love that scene in that movie. I know, I'm kind of like a Star Wars nerd. Where Palpatine kills, I can't remember his name, it was Samuel L. Jackson, and like, he's all acting like he's weak and everything, and then out of nowhere he's like, "Unlimited power." Just so cool, man. It was, like I put it in one of my videos because I think it's funny and it's awesome all in the same sense. Oh god. Alright, I gotta find a different map to do. Alright. I think I'm gonna call it after this map. I'm gonna do this with another really hard map really quick. Not a really good showcase. I feel like that the build didn't really handle it very well, and I died a couple of times, but I am doing the hardest stuff in the game, and I'm definitely lagging a little bit. I know what you're saying. Yeah, let's blame it on the lag, please. Come on. But I'm definitely rubber banding a little bit, and not really like staying like it's weird. It's hard to explain. It's hard to explain lag. I guess I should expect it that. Look at all those modifiers on this map. I'm surprised I even died before I did this. Alright, let's try not to die again, Blake. I gotta make sure that I got the spare going. Oh. over the place, so I'm still staying alive. Fun. So what do you guys think about weapon swaps? Cool? Not cool? One of the issues in the game that I really wish they could like address as well is like vulnerability when you zone into like boss fights, to where you just don't die when you actually zone in, because Uber Eater of Worlds will kill you even before you like zone in. Like you'll zone in and the next second you're dead. That also happens with Saren too, Uber Saren, and it's really annoying. Another issue I would definitely bring up is that we need more buttons for the character on the HUD. I think that'd be like another great idea if we could get more buttons, like more keybinds and more buttons for our abilities, so we aren't so limited on what we could actually use. Like just better general qualities of life, you know? Like, how many of you guys think that like we should get more buttons? And one thing I think is that like I love using Cannonball Mock. I think it's still one of the best games and one of the best items in the game for minions. But like you can't really compare it against a shield and like weapon for minions. Oh, sorry, Alan. Oh my god, I had it all the way up. I'm sorry, can you hear me now? Yeah, you should be able to hear me a lot better now. I was just talking about like staffs and being inferior to shield and broad. Like I would say that like staffs should get more stats to make up for the lack of Thanks, Alan. I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. Thanks for letting me know it was really loud. I kind of feel goofy now that I forgot to turn it down. But I think staffs, we should have more like keybinds in the game, like more options for keybinds. Man, a sucker. So, you know, thanks for talking, actually. You know, it kind of helps make things go along a little bit easier, too, when someone actually says something to me. Talking to yourself, you know, even though I do it a lot when I'm, like, not talking to people, like, doing it on a stream is kind of hard. So, like, the fixes, I think. Minion survivability, one. Staffs having more stats in order to make up for the difference of broad and shield. Invulnerability for our zoning in for Uber Eater Worlds and Searing. Like, I could probably think some other ones, but those are like the really big ones if you ask me right now. I'm sure that other like people that like other builds probably have their own like issues and want things fixed as well, but me being a minion player, I'm definitely going to focus on trying to get the minion survivability fixed at all costs. I definitely want to fix that, because I think it's a really big problem, because my minions are dying. They were dying like crazy on a 60% delirium map. And they were dying on yellow maps too, and I think that really needs to be fixed. Alright. No, not really. They do have higher stats, but like it's not as high. Like the here's the thing. I'm like wearing a shield that has 25% chance to block. Well, some staffs have like 25, or they'll have more, like a unique rule. But you know, like a staff doesn't like equal the amount of stats and mods as would a shield and broad. Hold on, let me show you really quick. I'm going to show you, in my opinion, what the best staff in the game is for minions. Probably like the only two-handed staff in the game for minions. Yeah, exactly. You know, it's... Here we go, right here. Here's a good example of it. Oh my god, my thing is in the way. Hold on, let me try to find some room for it so you can see it better. Actually, I'll just do this. So, I don't know if I'm lagging really bad. So, now you can see it pretty well. You see right here, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mods on it with 20% chance to block. This has the shield and the sword have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, you know, even though this staff is really, I think it's the best, one of the best items in the game for minions. It won't be able to stack up against a broad and shield, or like any one-hander and a shield. And this is also a problem as well, is that the damage on the United and Dream Cutlass has 80% damage, and this staff has 109. You know, that's not really that much of a difference in like stats. Minions need to be buffed. Like, look at this. Like, I had a map. I was doing a 60% delirium map. You know, just a plain delirium map. It had sea witches and everything. And typically, there's always a lot of sea witches when you do them, but they died constantly. Like, about 50 of my zombies died constantly. And I had Indomitable Army, like minion defense. I had Sacrifice, and I also have Decay Ward. I like have a ton of stuff to keep them alive, and they're just not staying alive. You know, I don't know. I'm just ranting a lot. Probably like peeing off a lot of people. You know, so I'm speaking my mind though, and that's what it's all about. Things won't change unless you speak your mind, or if you don't like say anything, things are just gonna stay the same. Well, this was the end of my stream. I really appreciate everybody for watching and listening to me rant. I apologize, I was ranting quite a bit on this stream, but I always say this, and I think it's really important, but please be safe and be careful, because you never know what's gonna happen. You know, like, you'd be driving down the street and like someone that's been drinking or something could just like nod off and just like bam, you're gone. I understand, Alan. I understand. You know, I like, you know, practice makes better. You know, just keep at it and you'll get better at anything you do. I believe that in everybody. But, you know, again, thank you so much. You know, if you like what I'm doing and you want to see more of it, please subscribe and show some love, please. Thank you again for watching. Bye, everyone.